Hello my indie adventure seekers, this is Jay from I Dream of Indie, and today we're taking a look at point-and-click mystery adventure Crowns and Pawns Kingdom of Deceit on the PC.
Mixing red wine with holy water?
I mean, sure, why not? Could I trade something for that wine?
I'm open to other strong and holy suggestions.
I'll see what I can do.
Crowns and Pawns Kingdom of Deceit is a point-and-click adventure developed by Tag of Joy and published by Thunderful Publishing and Headup. This game tells you the story of Milda, a young woman who has recently lost a distant family member who has left their house to her name. After visiting the place, Milda realizes it is her task now to journey through modern-day Europe to uncover the secrets of the king who was never crowned. Now, I went into this game with a fair understanding of what point-and-click games are. It is one of my favorite genres after all, but I was definitely not expecting everything that I got. As soon as the menu popped up, I was already enjoying the music and was extremely excited for this adventure. This game has rich colors, a vibrant atmosphere, and a knack for details that is quite impressive. In terms of the visuals, we have 3D rendered characters in front of beautifully hand-painted 2D backgrounds that have been optimized for 3D elements. It sounds crazy, I know, but think about Toy Story and then you get the sense of what this game can accomplish visually. The direction of this game comes from the lead artist of the fan-acclaimed adventure Broken Sword 2.5, and it includes full voiceover, customizable character looks, and a blend of history and myths set in a modern world topped with compositions from sound artist Daniel Noah Ferraz. What I loved about this game is that it drops you right into the action. You get to choose how your character looks and also things like their profession and their path, which will definitely come in handy through the entire game. And shortly after, your tasks start coming in. It is never a dull moment. For this review, I played Crowns and Pawns Kingdom of Deceit with my gaming mouse and keyboard, but it also has the option to be played with a gamepad. In terms of frame rate, I stayed overall at 60 FPS, and I did not run into any kind of performance issues in my time playing. Like in any other point-and-click game, you go through the world of your character, in this case Lithuania, and you go exploring, saving things in your storage, combining to complete tasks, and finding ways to keep moving forward. One of the things I truly enjoyed about this game is the voice acting. It is top-notch acting from everyone involved. The characters had life, were well written, and would make you really feel part of the story. I would recommend playing this game with headphones on to make the most out of it. The soundscape of this game is also incredible. The attention to details in every aspect of this game, including the sound, really tells you that it was one made with love. There are about 9 save slots on this game, including an autosave, which is something I truly appreciated, since this game is full of puzzles and endeavors that you can explore. Now, I mentioned the good. I will also mention the very few things that ticked me at some points, and this is just me being a little bit nitpicky at this point. The puzzles are hard, very hard. There were a few times where I truly felt stuck, and even after attempting for a full hour, hour and a half, and then some, I had to ask for help because there were no clues available for me to decipher. This is a game that sometimes if you don't catch part of a conversation, you might miss the entire clue for a puzzle. So one thing I do hope becomes available for casual players is a walkthrough or a list of clues, since it can make some players lose interest in continuing the game. Another thing that did not really bother me but might bother other people is that unless they are being spoken to, some of the characters can just stand lifeless looking to the void, looking for their next soundbite. And I'm looking at you, Yoris. And at points, if you caught a character in the middle of an animation loop, you'd be able to talk to them, but then you would have to wait a couple of seconds for that loop to be over before they even say hi back to you. Other than that, this game is a pure joy and a very good history lesson for those of us who like that kind of dynamic that you can find in very few games like the Assassin's Creed games and the newest God of War kind of games, where you learn parts of history while having fun and exploring. I would say don't walk, just run to get this game and explore the beautiful environment and intriguing story the creators of this game have created for us. I know it will be releasing on Steam and it will also be releasing for the Xbox. This has beautiful graphics, it has so much new information I have been learning just by playing, it has challenging puzzles and an incredibly fun voice acting and soundscape. I had all of the fun in the world.
Alfred, I am so sorry. It was probably just an accident. The lemonade girl must have forgotten to add water.
I surely hope so.
Melda, please get this glass away and bring him something refreshing. Please, please, please.
Our content here at I Dream of Indie is only possible thanks to our brave indie warriors and legends that support us through channel memberships. Thank you to Indie Warriors Bill, Christian Cruz, Adriana Amato, CJR, PSC, Julian Colbus, Jesse, Ray Lynn, Marky Mint, Dave Harp, Peekaboo, Lex Noyle, and King of the Hatch. And those brave indie legends are Jen Rose, Larkison, Mitchell Hall, Peach, Skeptism, C-Coil, Nathan Moore, Chris Jackson, Mr. W, Blue Francis 14, The Beefarinis, Business Cody, and Carmen Red. Thank you so much for all that you do for independent developers, publishers, and for I Dream of Indie. Everybody else, head down to the description box below. Let's defeat the gaming echo chamber and bring a voice to the voiceless ones in gaming.